This is the tutorial for exercise 8A in your beginning AutoCAD workbook. Okay, so for exercise 8A, we are going to start with our workbook helper file. We want to use our single line text command, and we want to work on the text layer. If you don't have a text layer, that means your workbook helper file isn't open. Okay, so we're going to follow the instructions in each block of text. It's important to note here that 1, 2, 3 of those texts, I have corrections for you for the points that they use. Some of their XY coordinates are incorrect in the book. So let's start with the first one. So right up at the top, single line text, it says, so we're reading our command line. We're going to select justify. We're going to select center. Our center location is 5.5, comma 7.75. So it's making a point that's going to be the middle of your text, and your text is going to all go out from there. And our height is 0.5. So, rotation is going to be 0. So text exercise. My T button on my keyboard is broke, so I'll have to hit it a couple of times. Okay, and then you just hit enter twice to get out of your command. I'm going to press my space bar to restart the text command, and we're going to do the one on the left underneath it. So justify left, start point is going to be 0.75, comma 7, and our text height is 0.13, rotation is 0. So this, and I'm sorry, I made a mistake on my input, so let's try it again. Justify left, start point is 0.75, comma 7, height is 0.13, rotation is 0. There we go. So this text is justified left. Start point is, height is, and twice to get out. So we're going to do the same thing again, justify, but this time we're going to justify right. And our points are going to be 10.5, comma 7. So note we have our 7 again for our y coordinate, so it's going to line up with this one that's justified left. Our height is the same, 0.13, rotation is 0. So this text is justified right. Start point, height, enter to get out. Okay, the next one down, we're going to use justify align, and this one has a correction for the points. So the first point is correct, 0.75, comma 5.5. Now the second point, though, we have to fix this one. It's 9.7, so that's how far over on our X it's going to end. But then we need our Y value to be the same as the first start point, so 5.5. If it wasn't, if we used that 0 that's in the book, our text is going to go off on an angle. Oh, I forgot my comma. 9.7, comma 5.5. So this one, use justify, and you can see that it is going to modify my text and line it up to fit inside that box, those 2 points that we created. Okay, the next one, justify fit. justify fit. And you can either come down to your command line and click on the one you want, or you can just type the letter that's in blue. So I'm doing fit, so F. And it says your points. So this one we have to correct as well. Our first point is 1, 4, and our second point is 4, 4. If we used the 0, it would go off on an angle. Our height is 0.13. So this time when we type, use justify fit for this text. You can see again, it's shrinking our text to fit it inside this box that we created for it. Okay, the next one with the circle, it says to draw the circle first. So we're going to stay on our text layer. We know a radius and we know a center location. So the center of our circle is 6.75, comma 3.75. Our radius is 0.75. Okay, so there's our circle. So now we have to go back to single line, and we want to use justify. We want to use middle. So let's select the midpoint. So center point of our circle. The height is going to be 0.5. Rotation is 0. Okay. So bottom left, we're going to use justify fit again. So justify fit. And this one has a correction in the points as well. 1, 0.5 is right for the first one. The second one should be 4, 0.5. If not, it would go off on an angle on us. Our height is 1. So we just want to fit this text. And our last one that goes up on an angle. So this one has a rotation and a justify left. So justify left. Our start point is 6.7, 1.2. Our height is 0.2. And our rotation this time, we want to enter 45. So use justify left for this text. Just start text at blah, blah, blah. Height is and rotation is. Okay, so those 3 corrections to the points, the 3 separate ones, will get you your exercise 8A.